What is up? We are back. Listen to this shit podcast. I'm here with Joey. Say what up.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, it's me and Joey today. That's it for now. Next week it will be next episode, next podcast, whatever you want to call it. It'll be me, Joey, and Amy Granberg from Alphas United podcast. We're gonna do another podcast together. We're gonna. I don't know if she's gonna stream it live or I am. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. Whatever it is, it'll be streamed, I guess, through YouTube, Facebook, and I guess Twitter. I'm going to pick all three, and whoever wants to watch, you could pick anyone to watch on, but that's the options I have, and you could do all three simultaneously. So
You got choices?
yeah, I got the camera and everything, so that's pretty cool. I got a new camera. What else did I got? Extra USB ports if we want some extra microphones and all that bullshit. So it'll just be live, and
If you need some.
we share the link, and that's it. It's easy to connect. So, that being said, it's just us. We're going to do another podcast, talk a bunch of shit. If you're in the New York area, sports is doing good. I know, not a sport podcast, but we got to bring it up. New York sports is doing good so far. It's kind of unbelievable what the Jets and Giants are doing. But hey, there's a lot of games left. Yankees are in the playoffs, of course, second round.
The Yankees.
They play Houston, so hopefully they win that, and it brings more money to the city, so that's good. Hopefully it goes in the right place, because I was reading an article the other day, and there's a listen to what I'm about to tell you, $250 million apartment in Manhattan.
Jesus.
Well, obviously if it's a penthouse, right? So I'm like, wait a minute, did I read that right? And I'm thinking quarter million's too low, like it's probably a box. I'm like, $250 million, $250 million for an apartment. This thing is 3 floors. It's got shit in it you don't need. You know what I mean? It's got shit. It has a ballroom for ballroom dancing. I go, who is having a ballroom dancing party? I mean, listen, if you have that money,
You could throw a party there,
yeah, but dude, it's the most expensive. I think the most expensive apartment in the world, I think, or some shit like $250 million. It's a 5-bedroom.
Yeah,
it overlooks Central Park's your backyard. You're looking at Central Park. It's got gyms and all that bullshit.
Yeah, you're looking at this city that looks like shit anyway.
Well, the park's still nice. Well, you're so high you can't see the
can't
trash
see
from
the
that
shit.
high. Yeah. When it snows, they'll be able to see it. But I was like 200. Now let me tell you, Tyson, that's irresponsible. First of all, what are the idiots gonna buy that? Like, first of all, it's in Manhattan. All right, I guess if you have billions.
That's something you split with like other billionaires, I feel like. I don't know.
Not even. I wouldn't even. If I had fucking Elon Musk's money, I wouldn't even buy that shit, bro.
250. That's
I mean, it's retarded. So I'm reading what it has, all the amenities. First of all, it costs like $48,000 a year just for maintenance fees,
That's
because
crazy.
the doormen there are probably fucking all union and shit. They're making $200,000 a year. Good for them,
I got the bennies.
But could you imagine a 200? It's 3 floors, the 3 top floors, and it's not the most expensive. I don't think it said it was the highest. You'll be at if you bought this place, you'd be at the highest point on the planet, highest living point on the planet. Yeah. So basically, you're on top of the world.
Where's this place, in Dubai?
No, this is Manhattan.
Oh.
This is the fucking penthouse I'm telling you about. It's right. It's 57th Street, West 57th Street.
Okay.
It's a building, big building, but the last 3 floors is the penthouse. Dude, that's like fucking over
That's
$80 million a
fucking
floor.
Stupid shit though. Like, I'm gonna buy this.
It's so
to
crazy.
be on top of everybody.
Well, I mean, to
Stupid
buy
as
that,
fuck.
what do you go? All right, I understand. You know who would buy that? Who should buy that? Bruce Wayne should buy that. That's the only person.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
needs that,
Batman should have that. Nobody
Batman.
else. Who the fuck is
Yeah.
buying that? Because when the first thing I thought of when I read the article, I remember this building going up. Wow, we're going off the course here. The recording's fucked up. If anyone's listening, I just don't want to scream off the thing. So the first thing when I was reading the article, I thought about the movie The Dark Knight when the Joker comes in that apartment building.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, this is who this is for. Not who's gonna buy that. And if you're a billionaire like that, you're a busy man, right? You're gonna hang out in that fucking thing all day.
Well, that's true too.
It was astronomically big. I mean, we're talking. First of all, it's an apartment. Now I was into that. So I go, I wonder what the most expensive house in the world is right now. So I look it up. It's in La La Land, but it's in L.A. Like it's off If you if you're coming over the Verrazano, the bridge, the Staten Island to Brooklyn, if you look at one of those islands, that's what it looks like where it is. This fucking thing, same price. $250 million. Joe, you gotta see this fucking thing. It's like its own fortress.
It's a campus.
Oh, yeah. It's like if The Walking Dead was modernized and they put their camp there. Yeah. Dude, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. So it's in Los Angeles. I think it has a Beverly Hills zip code. Not that matters. You gotta see this fucking thing. It's got a heliport. I think it's got everything but a fucking runway for an airplane. I mean, movie theater. And I'm not talking a movie theater. Like, oh, you got a little man cave.
Official movie theater.
Official. It's like, it's insane, bro. Like, what the fuck is this thing? And just the, I think they said the landscaping alone. How much you think the landscaping? I mean, it's beautiful looking too. How much you think?
For the grass, we're just talking.
Yeah, only the grass, but how it was structured.
$250K.
$250K. That's what.
Do the grass.
That's what it was cost over here. She just answered me the phone. $29 million just for fucking grass. I go, imagine the guy that got that contract.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking. Well, they had like Franklin D. Roosevelt on his horse trimmed out of a bush. I was like, holy shit! Yeah, so that probably cost $6 million for some little Mexican to do that. And I'm like, but that's a house. That's a piece of land. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You ever go? How high? Have you ever been in a Manhattan building that's really high? I'm talking like. Yo, are we moving?
Pretty high.
Well, this thing is the highest point on the planet, right? To live on. You fucking know. You'll be sleeping. You think your fucking building's gonna. You know how high that is? You'll feel it, and it's not like a little sway. When it's that high, you fucking you hear everything. Yeah. I mean, you feel everything.
You can see it too. Probably.
So I was looking at that. The fucking headphone just flew off my head. I was looking at that, and I'm like. All right, if you had the money, at least spend that on a house, a fucking apartment that might fall down or get attacked by another, terrorist.
It's like a mansion all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's like 3 mansions. Yeah, but each floor is like $80-something million each, and I'm like, the top floor is all the bedrooms, and I'm like a ballroom, but for what? What are they gonna do? And that's what made me think. I'm like, who's gonna buy this? Fucking Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, that's just too much.
They know Batman's not real, right? But I thought that was astronomical. And then you think about it, someone spent. Now the whole building, forget about it. If those 3 floors are $250, the whole building.
What is this building? It's all apartments.
It's white and big, and it's like it's apartments. Yeah, it's apartment.
Have anything else going on?
I'm sure it has storefronts on the bottom because if you're spending it said it has its own grocery. Like if you go down, their own grocery store, which is probably a name brand spot.
Well, there's right there.
An actual gym, not like when you go to an apartment building. There's 3 treadmills.
You probably call in your food. Just call.
Yes.
Listen,
dude,
I need milk.
No, you have bellboys like it's a hotel. Yeah. Sure, $250 million. I want to wake up getting blown every fucking morning. I don't care who's blowing me. Someone better be blowing me. It better come with someone just attached to my bed to blow me. $250 million. And then you look at that, and it's big. And then you look at the house versions of because I mean Manhattan real estate is just retarded. Like you just said, I mean right now they got balls. They should knock that down to $100 million because most likely the people that are going to wind up living there are going to get stabbed outside in the lobby because
that's true.
They did it they did it in that Batman movie. Remember? The third one, they took all the rich people out and started killing them.
Yeah. That's what you get.
He's like, this is for the people.
The people.
That fucking lunatic. But I thought that was astronomical, spending that much, and you got, people sleeping on the fucking street.
Yeah.
Someone's going to buy that. Someone's going to buy that, too, no problem. Someone's going to buy it, $250 million. But that house...
The person who buys it, just delete that person, and then we can start solving problems.
But that house I was talking about was originally built... for them to rent out to studios for like reality shows and shit or game shows because you got to see this fucking thing, bro.
Okay,
it's got like 19, 20 fucking bedrooms, bro.
Then it makes sense.
Well,
but
but how much you think you have to charge for it? So no one's been buying. It originally went to five. It was a $500 million house. So they kept knocking it down to 4.
So what were they like? We're just gonna keep building. Just take another level.
Well, this lunatic. It's called The One. Look it up when you get a chance. The One. Yeah. I'm like, The One? You got no fucking idea, The One. This fucking thing is crazy. So, but my point is, if I'm going to spend $250 on property, I'd rather be a house than somewhere, because you know me and heights, I'll vomit every time I'm in that fucking... I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm afraid of my house swinging.
I was looking at some shit before on YouTube. There's this fucking house. It's worth like said 50 mil or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
When you walk in the house, it's fingerprint scan,
Sure,
scans your eyes,
sure.
does the whole nine. Bro, it has this fucking thing you put your shoe in. And the plastic.
Oh, I
goes
seen
around,
that. I
bro,
seen that.
So you don't bring
Yeah,
the
you can
germs
get
from
that. Anyway,
fucking-
yeah.
Well, that's insane.
You know that would be me, right?
That's
that would
insane,
be
bro.
I feel like I get everyone one
It
for
goes
Christmas.
perfect on your
I
shoe,
seen
bro.
that. Well, listen.
That's something I might
$50
get.
million. Your floors are worth at least $9 million. Don't step on my fucking
Don't
floors.
step on my stomach.
Matter of fact, I want you to crawl in here on your belly like
you
an
better
infant.
not have bare sneaker in this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. You better put fucking mittens on those
Better
fucking
rubber
feet.
up.
Yeah, you better turn Uggs inside out. Fucking put them on
for
your
real.
feet.
That makes sense though. That invention kind of makes sense to me because it's actually doing something.
They actually had. You could put that in your own house too now.
pretty
But a
wild.
house, the one you're talking about, is probably like a robot
Yeah.
does it for you.
It looked like it jerked off his toe. while
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
too.
yeah. It probably bathes your foot before it fucking puts the thing on, and they're disposable too.
Yeah,
right?
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Because listen, no one's walking in my fucking $50 million
Shit
house.
makes sense, man.
50 million. That's a lot too.
It's $1 million
50
invention
million
right
on a
there.
house.
Who
Fucking
the
that's
fuck thought of
crazy.
that shit. One asshole was sitting there one day. How do we keep germs out of the house?
Well, not even germs. I mean, you are walking outside and you're gonna walk
Trash.
around someone's house. Then you got a kid or someone else walking right in the same spot with socks on, getting on the couch, getting on the bed. You know what I mean?
Mom.
I wear socks for the simple fact that before I get my bed at night, I know I take my socks off, my feet are clean. I don't know, it's a fucking thing. I don't want to sleep with. You sleep with enough dirt when you're sleeping. You know what I mean? You know all the things that are supposed to be on your eyelids right now, your eyelashes, all the maggots, the dust mites.
those dust
I'm gonna
mites
start
are
shaking.
fuckers.
I don't know why I just said that. I'm gonna start shaking. We gotta end
The
the
dust
show now.
mites.
Yeah, they're all in your eyelids.
think
Like
they're
what you're
eating my
wiping right now, you
eyeballs.
probably killed 16 of them that were fucking in your face right
I
now.
gotta kill somebody.
But when you wake up, forget about it. They're in your eyelashes. You can't do nothing about
It's
it.
like a natural disaster, you know. You just it takes half of them out.
When it's real
Long
crusty
way.
in the morning, that means they had an orgy. They had a fuck
There's
fest.
jizzing everywhere.
Yeah, it was
I
like
think Mr. Sandman.
it was like
termite jizz.
it was like a Game of Thrones episode. Everyone was fucking each other.
It's like a porno scene.
Let's see now my eyes. I'm gonna keep touching my eyes because I know they're in there fucking each other. But they say they fucking migrate in your fucking eyelashes and your, you know. Could you imagine?
Some bugs on this earth.
Like,
just
don't even
need
tell
to
me
be.
that. It's so fucking gross. I mean, even if you bite your nail,
Like leeches, they suck blood.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking weird ass bug, you know.
well, they're freaky.
Fucking mosquitoes suck blood again.
I know.
Just another blood sucking fuck.
And people don't believe
Yeah,
that
I
there
know.
was a man who sucked blood, Dracula. Bugs do it.
Yeah, bugs could do it.
Guy
Why
with
can't
pointy
we?
teeth could do
Why
it
wouldn't
too.
he do it?
Speaking of Dracula, there was a stupid. I was scrolling Netflix the other day, and I guess I go Dracula. What the fuck is this?
Netflix came out with that.
The Untold Story. So I'm like, what is this? I look at the year. It's 2012. I go, oh, why is it up front like it's new? Yeah, they need to make a
Just got
Dracula
cell
movie.
phone.
Yeah, it was old. It looked fucking horrible. Like, because now if you leave a thing on Netflix, it'll show you a little preview. If you have to click, if the the things on the boxes on the fucking movie, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
and it'll start playing some of it. And I'm like, what the fuck is
It's like a
this?
trailer.
Yeah, like a mini fucking trailer.
Netflix trailer.
Yeah. And I look at the year, it's like 2012. I'm like, well, who the fuck cares about that? I mean, they need to make an actual Dracula. They made movies, but they're remaking everything else. Make a fucking Dracula movie. You know what I mean? They're remaking everything else.
Well,
the
yeah,
stupid shit.
they made that. Something else they made that shit too.
They made all different kinds of Dracula movies. Bram Stoker's,
Maybe just a movie recently.
yeah. What, did they? About Dracula?
No, not new. Like
Oh.
before.
No, I like the story, but
Yeah, no, it's
make
funny,
make an actual,
Transylvania.
yeah, make the whole, like, from the beginning,
Transylvanians.
like how he became Dracula and shit. But there's a lot of Dracula movies, but the last one was doesn't even say. There was I didn't even see a lot of them because a lot of them came out when I was a kid, before our time. Dracula's been around a long
It's
fucking
old school,
time.
man. Dracula.
Yeah. Oh, Dracula Untold you're talking about?
I think so.
Yeah, that was in 2014. It's on Cinemax if you want to watch it now. But the oldest one was 1920 something, I think.
Crazy.
Dracula in Istanbul, because everyone's got to go to Istanbul, especially Dracula. He's like, I'm bored. Want to go to Istanbul? But yeah, I just remember like one or two of them when I was a kid. Prince of Darkness, I remember.
Classics, you know.
Yeah, it's a good story. Like, fucking make one. You know what I mean? Make
good
an
story to
actual
tell.
movie. And then he was in the Monster Squad. Remember the Monster Squad? You remember that movie? It was a kid movie. Kid finds Frankenstein and all the old school monsters come back. The Mummy, the Swamp Thing, the Werewolf. You'll know what it is. I'll send you the link. Oh my god, it was such a classic. Yeah, you get it for free on Paramount, Peacock, one of those. I forget which one. I think Paramount. You get all those old movies on
I
there.
got Paramount.
Yeah, that was. But I wanted to see that. The
Dracula.
a new one though, not the old one. Who the fuck wants to see the old one?
Revamped it.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Revamp your balls. Let me make this a little louder.
Remaster.
Oh shit! What did I just do? I gotta put it back up to 75. I can't wait till we live stream. So anyway, what else been going on?
No, I'm liking the Giants. Liking Game of Thrones. That's what's going on. That was a good episode.
Oh,
episode 9. House of the Dragon. It's a good season. It's coming out to a good season.
What about
It's a goodie.
What about where the Yankees play in Houston tonight?
I think so.
The Yankees are playing in Houston. The Yankees are gonna win the World Series.
They're playing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday home. In the Bronx.
Yeah, they were looking good in that last game. They were looking really
No, they are.
Staying.
They're good. They have a lot of offense, but they got to make sure they pitch too.
You got to do the offense. You got to do the dude.
You got to score.
You got to swing on those balls.
Yeah, no, I was just that caught my. Speaking of going back to that apartment, that caught my that $250 million tag. I was like, whoa. I was like, that
shouldn't even be allowed, but it is, and
that's no joke.
It's ridiculous, man.
Imagine being able to afford that. $250 million.
I still wear Uptown sneakers, you know. That's all I wear. These kids are wearing the fucking $1,000 sneakers, fucking 10 grand. No. Some of these sneakers, 10 grand.
It's like, well, I was looking at something the other day, and I guess because Kanye West has been big in the paper.
Step on your sneakers all day long.
Yeah, well, Kanye West has been all over the paper lately. I guess a lot of his shit's popping up. So I don't know if you've seen some of his sneakers. First of all, I gotta shout him out. He's officially the richest black man ever in America. No, it's not. It's a fact. He's made $2 billion, and he blew out Jay, Puffy, Dre.
I can't hate the man.
Well, listen, the guy is going crazy, and he needs serious fucking help immediately.
But what all started this up? Because it was
forget about that. He's always been fucking mental.
What I think
No. Kanye West has always been a little. Listen, when he got on that stage that time with that fucking little white girl, Kanye West has always been a man. Listen, you could look at the guy. He's got fucking problems. And he has a lot of money, so no one's gonna tell him anything. He has a lot of enablers.
I've just been hearing nothing but hate on him.
It's always been like that with him. And he beefs with people in the industry.
Story.
Dude, you had to hear what he was saying. The guy's insane.
He said something about the Jews.
I don't know about that, but he said, he says he is a Jew. He's a fucking nut. He's a nut, bro.
Said something.
No, he's on this fucking podcast. If anyone's listening, it's a good podcast. Noriega, the old rapper from Capone and Noriega. He has a podcast called Drink Champs. It's really good, and they interview people. So Kanye was on it. Dude, you got to hear what the fuck he was saying. He's telling Puffy and two other people he had beat. Oh, Meek Mill. And someone else. He's like, you guys talking all that shit on the record? Come kill me. And then Noriega's like, oh, what's going on? Dude, there's something wrong with him. But, I mean, listen, I believe in freedom of speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Words don't hurt me. I know they hurt some people, but they don't hurt me. I don't take offense to when people say something. I think if you brush it off, you'd be better off in the long run. But some people can't. I get it. You know, he's got kids, regardless of what a pig his ex is. There's children involved, and he's leaving crazy shit on the Instagram, and I just see this because of the articles. I'm not following this fucking guy. I think musically, I always said it. He's a fucking musical genius, Kanye West. He really is. He made some great music. He made great music before anybody knew he made great music. Before anybody knew who he was. The guy's got a ton of fucking money, and that and his mental fucking problem does not mesh well. And he's also a guy. He's an extreme fucking. I mean, you want to talk about an alpha fucking person? That motherfucker does not let anybody tell him what to do. I'm Kanye West. He probably refers to himself in the third person. Joe, if you've seen this interview, you go, wow, this guy, something bad's going to happen soon. And then someone called him, you know what made him snap off? One of his supposedly friends referred to him as, Kim better watch out. He's getting real OJ-ish. You know, that would make me snap too, like he's gonna kill Kim. But he's leaving some crazy. He was talking about Pete Davidson. He's like, when she had, just the way he talks, he's not all there. Now, I'm not saying I don't agree with, I mean, listen, I got a few kids. She's running around with some young kid. I would take that as that would be a problem for me too. But there's ways to go about it. You're in the fucking spotlight. He was going. She got my kids around a heroin addict. He's tattooing their names on them. And he's like, and Puffy, Meek Mill, fuck, dude. His eyes were fucking crazy. He's going, fuck all of you. Come fucking. He's like, all that shit you talk about. He was just killing everyone. Come fucking see me. First of all, the boots he wears. I don't know what he's doing with those. I gotta go. You're not going duck hunting, bro. Where the fuck is he going? To Port Concrete? I mean, he's so weird that you ever see the boots he walks around every day? He wears boots like you would wear when you're wearing concrete. The pull-ups and everything. Yeah. So, but he's that fucking he's got some ego. He thinks that's gonna start a trend. Like, dude, you've been wearing boots for 2 years, huh?
Some people got an ego,
Well, I mean, listen, he's also he's got a mental problem too.
I see him as a lyrical genius, Kanye.
Well, I wouldn't say lyrical. Yeah, he's a great.
I think he's a lyrical genius.
He was.
Because everyone was telling him.
But now he doesn't do it.
He couldn't make the God album work. He made it work.
I don't listen to any of it. The last album?
No,
that was the one that put him into billionaire status.
Set him up. Yeah.
Oh, right.
First
I didn't listen to it.
Jesus Walks With Me.
Listen,
destroyed.
His albums, his beats, but he doesn't really. I mean, I guess I didn't know he had a new album. You said he did, but I guess I'll check it out. But what was his hits? I didn't hear a song from the album.
No, not this album. I'm talking about Jesus Walks.
Oh, well, that's the originals. But the last album was probably horrible, though.
No, but I'm just saying.
He's probably talking about some crazy shit.
Everyone was talking all that shit. Oh, you can't make God work, man. DMX was the last one to do it.
Oh, you mean bringing God into his shit? Well, yeah, Jesus Walks was a big chance to take. Cause, I mean, I don't know why people, who gives a fuck? It's a great song. First of all, I don't care about Jesus Walking. The beat was sick.
The fucking beat was
insane. And his fucking lyrics were hot in that fucking song. He was good. But that motherfucker's mental state, he's deteriorating, bro.
Everyone's got something fucking wrong with him.
You had to see his eyes. I'm like, his kid, he keeps acting like he won't see his fucking kids again.
I just find it funny that Kim Kardashian talks about him like she's...
No, it wasn't her. No, I mean, I'm not... It's
kind of hilarious.
I'm not going to defend her.
She thinks she's a what?
No, she didn't...
A pilot?
No. She's not saying anything. It's him. She had to block him on the Instagram and this and that. And then the sister got involved. She's like, "Listen, I love you. You're the fucking
I wouldn't be happy if my kid was around her.
Well, she's not. That's not the point, though. She's not with him anymore. But you can't. The way he's acting is retarded.
Yeah, that would piss me
off. You have all that money, and he's gonna fucking lose it. You know what I mean? And first of all, she's not with him now. Now he's talking shit, dude. She was with him fucking 4 months ago. Like now you're going crazy.
He just became the richest fucking black man. And
yeah. Well, listen.
People talking shit, and I'm just like.
Well, listen. If I became the richest fucking anything, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck what people say. You got all that money. He's got more businesses than you can fucking count. But he walks around like a fucking weirdo, dude.
That's how some of these people are. These people ain't normal.
And he hangs out with weird people. As soon as Marilyn Manson got accused of rape, he brings him to his concert. Like, that's fucking weird shit, bro.
Weird parties, these fucking...
I know. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying if someone was a friend of mine and I got accused of extreme rape that's on record and there's proof of it, I'm not going to be like, hey, come to my concert, bro. That's weird shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. That's crazy shit. So if you're doing things like that, people are going to think a certain way about it. If he was hanging out with O.J. Simpson, the people wouldn't like that, because he's starting to go a little crazy. Yeah. So someone made a comment.
O.J.?
What?
O.J.'s going crazy?
No, Kanye's going crazy. So the guy said something about O.J. to him, like, oh, watch out. Like tweets. People tweet. Yeah. And...
Twitter.
Oh, I think it was the guy who I don't like on Hot 97. I think he said it. He cursed him out, too. You got to watch this fucking interview. It's called Drink Champs. And after that interview, Revolt TV... pulled it. Revolt is Puffy.
Yeah.
Revolt pulled it down because he was talking shit about Puffy. First of all, what kind of ratings does that station get, Revolt?
Oh my God.
Isn't it an internet fucking station? It's not. Is it a real TV station?
It makes me sick, the word revolt.
Revolt, it's corny.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
what are you revolting?
Stupid fuck.
No one knows about your channel.
So smart. You couldn't make a better fucking name.
Yeah.
When he came out with that, I was like, oh my God.
Well, revolt means, we're going to get you, white
exactly.
guy.
Kill the white man.
Kill the whiteys. You should have called your channel Fuck White People.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Revolt. He's so corny, but he's a follower. He does what everyone else. But he's got money.
Well, that's the problem.
Puffy does have a lot of fucking money.
Following this,
but not compared to Kanye. It's Kanye, Jay-Z, Puffy, and Dre. Because Dre had to split that money with Iovine. What's his name? Jimmy Iovine. He had to split the money with him. But Dr. Dre's only worth like $700 million. That's okay. I'll take it. He was worth $1 billion until the tax man got him. But, you know, now his wife took him to the cleaners. Dr. Dre's wife, she fucking got some fucking chunk of money.
Yeah, she took
25 years.
Like she made the records.
Well, listen, she did the time, right? 25
like
years.
She made the fucking records.
That's true, too. And one of the kids did kill himself, so you failed on that. He was working. You let your son kill himself. But that's another story. I'm like, that's $10 million less, Your Honor.
That's minus 20 million.
I'm like, you know, my son hung himself when she was home, and I was making phenomenal beats.
That's crazy.
And while my son was swinging, I was beating.
Imagine.
Stop, that's not nice. Yeah, but I think he had a problem. I think he had a drug problem, the kid. I mean, how do you hang yourself when your dad's Dr. Dre?
Yeah, I just thought of that. I'm like,
I mean, my God.
Fucking power.
It's not like, I mean, I can understand if your dad was Vanilla Ice, but not fucking Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice, everyone would.
I mean, Vanilla Ice, R. Kelly, you might want to kill yourself.
My father's had to.
But Dr. Dre's a pioneer.
Yeah.
He brought back careers of people who, wouldn't have had shit.
He's one of the best to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. He looked good at the, what did they do? They did the Super Bowl? He looks healthy. I mean, he's 55 already, right?
Oh, yeah.
DMX was supposed to come out, but he died. He was going to be a special guest, DMX.
Yeah.
Just because I guess they were trying to get him off the crack and stuff. That motherfucker. Talk about a waste of talent. That's that shit Robert De Niro was talking about in The Bronx Tale. He should have watched that. He would have fucking never died. He was one of the greatest rappers ever. I don't care what, and no one did what he did. Even 50 couldn't do what he did. 50 Cent's first album was phenomenal. Second album did numbers, but I'm talking quality. This 50 Cent's second album sucked.
Didn't he do 3 albums straight?
No, 2 platinum.
Okay.
No one's ever done that.
Yeah. Right, the same year.
I'm not just hip hop. Same year.
Same year.
No one's ever done that.
That's crazy, man.
And I'm not just hip hop.
Set the bar high, man.
So, you compare when 50 came out, he came out swinging too. I knew who 50 was before he got signed to Aftermath and Eminem and all that shit. But when his first album was phenomenal. 50 Cent's first album was, one of the greats. And then the second one came out and sold because of the strength on his first album. His second album, first of all, there was way too many songs. His second album I thought was horrible. There was a couple good joints on it. But overall, when you have 20 songs on an album, you got to put at least 12, 13 good fucking joints on that. Yeah. I thought it was horrible. He got real Ja Rule-ish. I don't care what anyone says. And he knew the third album was good. You know what I mean? What was the third album called? Animal? Something like that? I think it was Animal. Whatever it was. And then, but then again, some guys only have it in them, put out a couple good albums. And now look what he does now. He's got 6 TV shows under his belt, 50. You do it that way. Because how much can you rap about?
I think he was one of the smaller ones with his money.
He knew. Well, and he's doing fucking great.
He went business-wise. He was like, listen, I'm going to end up getting myself killed a shot doing this fucking shit.
Well, you get shot 9 times will make you change your tune. Actually, that didn't do nothing. Because after that, he got a deal with Jam Master Jay, and he was still slinging. But listen, he got shot.
I mean, eventually he, snapped the fuck out of it.
But he got shot. Listen, 50 Cent is entertaining. I don't know if you follow him. You don't have any social media, but I follow him on Twitter. If he does something funny, I'll get an alert. I'm not following him. He's really funny, but the truth of the matter is, he was shot because he made a song that put people's names out on the record. And he thought just because it was their street names that nobody would know. There's a guy who's in prison right now. He ran Queens a long time. His name is Supreme. And you see people go at 50, they say he had such a beef and was such a father, motherfucker. When Jada Kiss and Styles P were beef, and that was a great beef. But 50, he said, Preem probably your father, nigga. That was a great beef. That was almost Jay-Z Naslo. That was great.
Classic.
Yeah, Jada Kiss and Styles P, and then 50 were going at each other hard. Even Fat Joe threw a good joint in there. The My Fofo.
Yeah,
shit was good.
Of rappers back then, bro.
Yeah, and now, I mean, first of all, I don't care about gay or we say it a lot.
The rainbows taste of.
But listen, if you're gonna be gay, that's great. Be gay, but it seems like 90% of the rappers now that are coming up right now are gay. Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I sucked into
like what? While you're blowing a dude, you're thinking of like, oh my god, I got great rhymes. I can't wait to swallow this love. Ooh man, that's hardcore.
It's wild.
That's hardcore. I couldn't imagine. Like, yo, let me suck that dick, bro.
Suck
Could you
that
imagine?
big dick.
I mean, whatever.
Let me see your hairy chest.
Yeah, me too. I'm like that too. I don't like my own hair. I'm gonna rub a guy's hairy balls and ass, and sometimes when a girl's going down on you, like, oh my god, she's so gross. What is she doing? How is she down there right now? Like everything's 2 inches. Where you shit, piss, and fuck is like 2.5 inches apart from each other, and it's like she's going nuts. Like she has no sense of smell. If I was a chick, I'd have a dude boil his lower half of his body before I even. Even like went near the fucking the pants area.
Like, gotta wipe it first.
Yeah, this fucker. Like, you better boil that fucking thing.
You gotta boil that sausage.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, women the same way. Women could get dirty just like guys. But I mean, a vagina could get dirtier easier than a man. But a lot of men don't know how to, take care of their dick. Like a dude goes peeing, right?
You take care of your dick.
And his girl's blowing him an hour later. Like, he didn't shower. There's pee-pee on his penis. Sorry. There's drips. You just suck drip penis. Or when I go to fucking shit. Yeah, I'm always prepared. They don't have to worry. When I go in the bathroom, I give my ass and dick a bath when I'm done. You see the white ones I have, and I go through 2 packs a day. I give my lower half of my body is pretty much see-through by this point. The upper half of my body's skin, the bottom is transparent because I use so many wipes. Yeah, you can see if you look at my dick, it's like that the chart when you go to the hospital, and you just see you see the skin in the veins. That's the lower half of my body. I wipe the pigment off my skin.
Took the pigments right off.
Yeah, so just an FYI for anyone's listening. But yeah, no, I never understood that. Like even pornos sometimes. I haven't watched a porn in a while, but they're so disgusting. Yeah. Like if a girl, like some guys like that sloppy blowjob shit. First of all, the girl looks like she's literally choking, like being waterboarded by your dick in her spit, and she's like who wants to hear that shit? You know what I mean? It's not even attractive, and I'm like gagging. I'm like, I can't fucking watch this. You'd rather watch a little soft Cinemax thing or something, you know what I mean? Fucking girls.
Addicted to that.
Oh my god. See, I would even skeeve that being a porn star. I don't know. I'd be like, dude, you just fucked 3 guys this week. I don't care what test you took.
Gang bang
yesterday. Yeah, you're still tainted with lots of dick.
30 dicks.
Yeah, you gotta give at least 6 months or something. You fucking kidding me?
You gotta clean that hoof.
You're like a disease that needs to wear down.
I can imagine.
Ew. It's so gross, right?
Disease,
yeah, fuck that. No, but I was just thinking, like, who was the last rapper? Who was the guy that I can't stand just because he took Nas's name? Lil Nas X? Yeah, that's the one who was giving the devil what was he doing?
It's the guy that twerks on the devil's dick.
What do you mean?
He was twerking on the devil's dick. That's what he
Where?
In the video.
Oh.
He literally twerks on the devil's
dick. So why? He went to hell? He
came back.
Yo, what is wrong with that guy, man? Like, I know gay people, and they're not, like, I don't know any flamboyant gay people.
I got no problem when it's too much. That's when I can't stand it. Like, those people who were behind us at the fucking thing we went to, bro. Shit. I wanted to turn around.
It was like,
shut the fuck up, you're trying too hard, faggot.
Then hit him. We went pumpkin picking and apple picking. And took the kids, and it looked like we went fucking transgender
to a rainbow.
No, here's my thing. Here, you want to know what annoys me? I know, I'm saying regular. I know normal gay people. I know regular gay men in my life. But for some reason, even lesbians, it annoys the shit out of me. A dykey lesbian and a fruity gay guy. I don't know why.
A girl trying to be a boy, and a boy trying too hard to be fruity.
It annoys me.
Yeah, I can't.
Because if you're gay, you're gay. Because guess what? Your significant other, what's that person doing with you? You're basically a girl. Like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
that annoys me.
Said that you're a lesbian, but at the end of the day, you're still getting fucked by a strap-on by your girlfriend. So
Well, not all. I know a friend who's lesbian. She hates dick.
A lot of dildo plowing out here.
No. Well, I'm sure.
They get wild.
I'm sure, but not all.
No,
like not every gay guy's even not had a vagina. Like some gay guys are fucking.
Not every gay guy receives.
Yeah,
at least half the gays are delivering.
Yeah, I mean honestly, if you told me if I had to choose either one, I'd say just shoot me in the face because I can't pick. Yeah. I'm not getting fucking ass. I'm not sucking anyone's dick. Yeah. I don't even think I would suck my dick if I could. I tried a few times, but I fell off the couch. But I was
that guy who took his ribcage out to suck his own dick.
Yeah, that wasn't true. Marilyn Manson, that was fake.
That's wild.
Yeah, that wasn't true though. That was fake. That was a rumor when he was fucking. That's what I'm talking about. Like the media, if you believe everything, like if you're a famous person and you give a shit what's being said about you, you're gonna go fucking mental.
Well,
You know, that's the thing that this guy, he's worth $2 billion. He's worried about what some reporter from some magazine that nobody fucking heard of until he brought it up is saying, you know what I mean? Fuck him. You just, you know, fuck him. You got kids. You made history. You are the richest black man not even in America. He made, as a black man in America, he's made the most money any black man has ever in America. That's fucking insane.
Fucking achievement, right?
Sure.
There. Sitting on top, and that's why you're getting all the hate.
I mean, honestly, I find that. I mean, I don't want to be mean saying this, but I find it hard to believe that another black man didn't make more than $2 billion. They're saying he did it by himself. There's corporations of people and shit, but that's all a black man's ever. I mean, it's a lot of money.
America has the most black millionaires. Millionaires.
Of course,
millionaires.
Of course, we know. Where the fuck else would you find them?
I know that.
But not in Spain.
That I know.
Well,
sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
There's more millionaires in this country than anything.
That's good too. You know.
The richest person in the world isn't from this country, but they live here. Where's he from? Elon Musk, Sweden.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, he's not from here. I know that. He's one of those Sweden or.
He's one of those.
He's another one that's a little fucking mental looking. Yeah. He's got Asperger's.
On top, bro.
Yeah.
People on top.
Well, listen, you could be touched in the head.
It's gotta fuck with you a little bit.
Well, that's my thing. Everyone, a lot of people complain in this country, in this world. What can you do? There's people out there like that are not mentally stable and didn't come from a good upbringing, and they fucking make it. And they don't complain on. Now, I'm not just talking about Elon Musk. I'm talking. Listen, take your Jay-Z's. I know you think Jay-Z's a dick, but where Jay-Z came from, I mean, the guy built a fucking empire, and you know his music catalog alone. If he ever eventually sells it, he'll get $500 million for it easily.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, he made Rihanna. He made Kanye West. I mean, you know, people like that. You know, you leave what you have behind and you start fucking fresh. And, you know, granted, he had to do his first tour with the dope money he had because who's giving a bunch of fucking black dudes a fucking concert? They had to do their own thing. And that's how you do it. Don't fucking complain. Ice Cube. Look at Ice Cube. The guy's made more fucking TV fucking deals than anything. The guy was selling crack. His group was called Niggas with Attitudes. They fucked the cops, this and that. Now, look, he's got a fucking NBA league that's blowing ratings. That's blowing the NBA ratings out. And he just went, he just came, Ice Cube, and said, fucking ESPN and NBA is trying to shut down the big three. Because it's getting ratings. It's easy. It's fun to watch. You get a 3-on-3, an old guy, anyone can play. And you have 3-on-T, every city. You ever heard of it? It's called the Big Three, Ice Cube's League. Because they're killing. Yeah, watch it. Yeah. And it goes on during the off season for the NBA, so what are they bitching about?
Yeah.
But
it's backyard football.
Oh, it's awesome.
Backyard basketball.
Yeah, it's actual court.
That's cool, man.
And it's a 3-on-3.
I like that idea.
Older guy, Carl Malone, I think, is on the team. Yeah.
Right.
Who else is on the team?
Yes,
There's like famous people.
Needs to worry about the sports more. That's what they need to do. They need to shut the fucking mouths.
It's a sports.
And keep spectating the sports.
It's a sports network. I just want to hear about sports.
I don't want to see another chick talking about fucking football and she's never played football. I hate that. That shit makes me cringe.
Who's that?
On ESPN, these bitches talking about football. I'm like, oh, that
what,
play.
Which one?
That play would have been. I would have just tackled.
She's like, I would have caught. I would have caught that.
Sure you would.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Who commentates?
These dumb bitches, bro. I can't.
I never seen a girl commentate during the game.
Nah, it's the ESPN.
After they talk.
It's a dumb cunts I call them. The cunts who don't know anything about sports, but talking about sports, those ones, they make me sick.
Like, yeah, I played softball when I was 7.
Cringe.
When I was 7.
I touched the ball once.
I played softball from 7 to 9
here,
at night on a Tuesday. One time ever. No, but the sports is there's always, you know, they're always in trouble too. Troy Aikman just got in trouble for something. I don't know, some stupid shit. It wasn't even serious. Not that he said something about
feelings.
It was the fucking Vegas game, I guess. The Raiders game. And the guy the quarterback didn't even get touched, and they called a penalty, and Troy Aikman said, we got to take our skirts off. Okay, that's hilarious to me. And he had to apologize. I go, if you think I'm apologizing for that, you know what you could suck on. Hold on, I'll show you.
My balls.
I mean, apologize for what?
I'm telling you, bro.
If we're going to treat quarterbacks like that, don't play the game. The fucking guy didn't get touched. And it cost the game.
He's a pussy.
It cost the game. So the other team's probably like, it wasn't a penalty. It was. I seen it. It wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
And he said, oh man, we gotta take out the NFL's gotta take the skirts off or something like that. He said,
Yeah,
or the dresses,
they're
something like that.
Dresses from men.
And he did apologize because he's another pussbag. But I'm like,
Fucking-
I ain't apologizing.
They're
for
making
shit.
rules for when a guy falls and hits someone's fucking ankle. It's a fucking what the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
Like the QB, the fucking the hit the shin one. You know how common that is, bro? When you're fucking running towards a QB and then you get hit and then you're falling towards the QB.
If you hit their
avoid
leg,
his
that's
shin?
the Brady rule.
How
That's
do you
not
avoid?
new.
I hate that one.
That happened because when Tom
I'm
Brady
a Brady guy, but
broke his leg.
I don't agree with that one.
Well, when it happened to Tom Brady, it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional,
That's
but
what
the
I'm
guy.
saying. Think about how common that shit is. To fall towards a fucking QB that you're trying to hit all game. You know?
Yeah, I don't know how you avoid that.
How Hold on, let me pause.
How do they?
You know.
But what? How are they going to make it a rule? It's not.
I don't know. Listen, if it looks like the guy went to go take his leg out, then you fucking call it, right? But if the guy fucking falls in an accident, don't end the game over the whole fucking thing, you know? Make that the decision for the game, you know?
Yeah, right.
It's stupid. But they're dumb. They come up with a whole bunch of new rules every time. There's fucking new rules every year.
Yeah, well, now they're
They
talking
never
about
adjust.
putting the what do you call it? The fucking football, the kickback.
To kick back.
The what is it, 35 to put it to the 30 now. The 30-yard line.
It should. Where it used to be? The 25?
No, it's the 30, the kickoff.
It was the 30.
Yeah, the kickoff. Now
So
it's
they're
the
putting
30.
it back to 30? That's what they're talking about?
Now, yeah, they're gonna.
They should.
They're gonna.
Oh, fuck.
They're gonna vote on it. Supposedly.
I used to love the fucking special teams, bro. Sometimes you get those run backs, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Some guys are
also
made for it.
the other league is officially starting up again. The XFL. The Rock is a big part of it. I think he brought Vince McMahon, and I think he did. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be coming
Vince
back out
McMahon.
because The Rock is a business. His ex-wife, he's got a kid. Rock, she's the oldest. I think he has another one recently with his new whatever. But The Rock is actually his kid's mother. He's a big business partners with her, and everything The Rock does, she does.
The Rock said.
She's involved in. Like they have the company together, and
Okay.
everything you see, it's them too. And she's like the
So it's
fucking.
their company.
She's like the vice president of operations or something. Yeah, it's under his.
cool.
Yeah, The Rock is. I think
cool.
he's running it. I think it's The Rock. Because they tried. Vince McMahon started up again, and COVID happened. COVID, it fucking went out of business because you couldn't play. That must have sucked. I mean, Vince McMahon has all the money in the world, but
They make money on
yeah,
this shit, bro.
yeah. I mean, but
People love that shit, bro.
they actually got to buy it. They got a what do they call that? Not a buyout. Because they were like, oh, you employed all these people, you signed all these contracts, and then COVID happened, and then you couldn't play.
Yeah.
But I think there's not a lot of teams either. I mean, there's only a few teams, but it's gonna come back.
Well, it blows up, and you get more teams.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah. I mean, but it's extreme. I don't know how they make it extreme. I don't know. I mean, you're playing a football game. Some rules don't apply.
Like Blitz.
Yeah, some rules don't
It's gonna
apply.
be Blitz.
Yeah, some rules are different. Like stupid rules they took out. Actually, that don't make sense in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. There's some rules.
Yeah.
It's harder.
I don't think there's a kickoff. It's not a kickoff. You start at the 20-yard line.
Shit.
Well, there was a couple cool rules too. Like if it's overtime, you get to pick your spot, and you get one shot. I forgot what it is. It could be a field goal. I forgot. This was all speculation.
Go for a field goal.
Yeah. It was weird. But starting a fucking league, that's a whole. You need back end for that. You got stadiums. You got to play somewhere.
Backbone. For
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was.
we're just gonna start a league today. That's what we're doing.
All right, so I'll tell you the rules quick since we're in football season. All the kickoffs are from the 30-yard line, but they must land or be caught between the opposing 20-yard line or the end zone. That's the same.
Because so you gotta let it.
Oh
try.
no! So you can't
Wow.
catch it in the end zone between the 20-yard line and the end zone.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Players kicking and kick return cannot move. You can't move until the ball too. So in the NFL when you kick they run. You can't until the player catches the ball. You can't. The opposing team
That's
can't.
dope.
The other team
dope.
either. You have to stay there till he catches the ball.
That's dope as fuck.
So you probably get an extra few yards out of that, right?
Hell yeah, you can set up your fucking blockers, bro. Everyone
Yeah.
runs to one fucking side to start hitting them.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like that.
And the speed up too. It's a speed up game. So the average game for the NFL is right now 3 hours and 15 minutes. The average game for an XFL game would be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So that's good. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you gotta do all the calls.
Yeah, because when you put a night game on, you throw it on at fucking 8. All right, you're gonna be over at 10. Because sometimes it's really ridiculous. 12 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, how dare you? You think you're not gonna lose ratings? Not everyone's watching that. Because I'm not the guy who's gonna sit there. Getting up at 5 in the morning to watch San Francisco and the fucking Denver Broncos on a Sunday night or a Thursday night, or whatever the fuck it may be. Put the games on at fucking 6 o'clock. I don't give a fuck about the West Coast. We didn't make the fucking sun and the moon. They could fucking watch the game or listen to it on their way home from work. Half of those jerk-offs don't work out there right now. Oh, well, the West Coast wouldn't get the rating. Get the fuck the West Coast.
Yeah,
They're not spending money, those jerk-offs anymore. They're fucking all poor and they left.
Yeah.
Everyone with money from the West Coast left. They're like, all right, we gotta go.
They ran away.
How many states have fucking Pacific Coast time? They don't need to see it. Get the fuck out of here. Give me a fucking break. That's why. Who the fuck are they? Why are they special?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Go fuck yourself. But it's okay when we have 7. It's no different. The baseball game's at 7, right? If you're watching the West Coast, it's 4. The fuck's the difference of a half hour if you start you know what I mean? They make me sick. I'm getting aggravated.
Peasants.
Yeah, peasants. So that being said, there's overtime. There's no sudden death. Overtime. All right, here's their overtime in the XFL. A 5-round shootout style period. Each round is a single play that starts from the 5-yard line, and the team with the most over. So you get 5 shots, 3 out of 5. It's like actually we're playing the game way back when.
Wow.
Remember your drills, like a drill. And if you score on 3 out of 5, now what if you tie that? Hold on, let's see. OT scores are worth 2 points each. OT team try to have 10 points. They added their final score. It's crucial. I guess they're depending on it not being a tie, or else they keep going. Defensive penalties will
They'll
reset
probably
the
run
ball.
it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Defensive penalties will reset the ball at the 1-yard line. At overtime.
Okay.
Wow. 3-point plays they have. If a team scores from the 10-yard line on the PAT attempt, it is awarded 3 points. Oh, so the further you go back from the 10-yard, if they wanted 3 points, they should make it from like the 20-yard line. Wow. So you could get, and 1 point is from the 2, 2 points is from the 5,
That's cool, man.
and 3 points is from. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean,
Good idea.
but
Good concept.
that's close to me. 10-yard line, I could kick a fucking field goal from the 10, extra point from the
No,
10-yard
that's
line.
gotta be for a touchdown.
No, well, that's an extra point. So when you score,
Oh.
you go for a 1. If you kick the extra point, it's from the 2-yard line. 2 points is from the 5-yard line, and if you kick from the 10-yard line, it's 3 points. The extra point.
Well, if it's from
Yeah,
10, it's
yeah.
actually 20.
Yeah,
Because you got the touchdown.
17,
10.
right? 10. Was it 9 the end zone? So 19.
it's pretty-
I mean, that's not far.
No, I mean, you just.
I guess to make, you know what, that's good. That'll fuck up some spreads too. 3-point scores.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, if they didn't go for the fucking
Like,
the
they're
kickoff in
putting
the
it
10
on
yard. I
Caesars
can't wait to
now.
bet on those games. You know, those games will be cool to bet on.
Hell yeah, those odds.
Um,
Yeah, I like it. I'm intrigued.
yeah, no. So that's a little rundown on little sports.
XFL.
XFL. Hopefully one day I'm rich enough I could buy a team. I think I would buy the Knicks and just help all the fans, put them out of their misery. But we're gonna win.
Team.
We're gonna go on a 3-peat twice like Jordan did. And by the time I'm done with this team, we're gonna have how many rings has Brady got? We're gonna have the most rings ever. That's it. What's his name? Has what?
What's he got?
12.
He's got 7.
7, right?
7.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Should be illegal.
So that being said, I just got an alert about a man, Disney,
The man on the
had a
moon.
heart attack while he was on the ride with his wife.
What kind of ride?
It was actually in Magic Kingdom, so
Like
that's
Beast
where the
Squirrel
kitty
House.
went. Let's see, I'll tell you right now.
He's like, oh, it's so magical.
I mean,
Stop.
could you imagine? Oh, he was fucking 83.
what
He
the
deserved to die.
What the fuck is he doing?
I mean, how dumb are you? He was on
Lord have mercy.
the slow-moving train that snakes through the Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland. He couldn't even hear. I'm thinking like it's the SpongeBob fucking
Did
thing.
you see a bug?
She said her husband passed out while they were on the People Mover. Yeah, he's 83. Of course he passed out.
What the fuck's a People Mover?
I mean, I guess the train they call it the People Mover.
Okay.
That just, I don't know when that popped up. But, all right, so listen, be careful, Disney. They'll kill you. Disney will kill you.
If you don't die by this guy, they'll get you another way.
This is a funny one, too. Airlines, I can't even see it. Backflip. Oh. Airline stunning backflip after woman claimed she was trapped between overweight people. Like this girl, 3-seaters on the planes. So some woman...
Couldn't breathe.
Some woman is suing.
Yeah.
I mean, were you trapped or you were just a little crammed? The girl's hot, but she's sick.
I would have said I was trapped.
I mean, no, you wouldn't.
I'd be like...
I can't even really say. No, I can't. They don't really show. Oh. Shit. I don't know. You can't see. It's a bad picture. But, so she tweeted, I am currently, literally, you got to see the tweet, wedged in capital letters between two obese, capital letters, people on my flight. This is absolutely not acceptable or okay. If fat people want to be fat, fine. But it is something else entirely when I am stuck between you with your arm rolls on my body for 3 hours. Where is this girl? We got to get her on here. She's hilarious. Listen, I get it. I've been I've traveled alone quite a few times. One time I was between two Asians, and they didn't know each other. What are the
discount
odds?
seats are no good, bro.
Yeah. Well, who was she on? What is it for?
Those seats are mad fucking tiny.
She's a beautiful girl. But I get it. I hear what she's saying, because Lizzo's fat. It's okay for everyone else to be fat with a fat fucking ass getting on the plane. I go, look at this broad getting on the plane, a fucking G-string. Honey, I'm sorry. People like you aren't supposed to be in those clothes. And that's just the facts. I'm not being mean. When someone made lingerie, they did not expect, whoever invented lingerie, whatever gay guy invented that, did not expect for Lizzo's fat fucking ass to be going up a plane and first of all, who's behind her taking portraits of a fat fuck? And I'm not saying her fat, I'm saying her ass was actually out. She had a G-string on, because that's what she does, that's her thing. Yeah. Madonna has the one name, Lizzo's fucking ass is always out. And I'm like, well, what is that? Even if it was a nice ass, not in public. If it was J-Lo's ass, let me tell you something. If it was J-Lo's ass, people are like, oh, what a fucking slut. She would have got slut-shamed. Yeah. But because it's Lizzo's fat fucking ass, you can't say nothing about the cottage cheese that is dripping from her inner thigh. For real. And she's getting on a plane. First of all, she's walking through the private plane.
She's like, I look good, right?
No, but if you look, she thinks she's amazing. But she'll be dead in 2 years of a major heart attack. But if you look at her going up the stairs on this plane, you know how a plane has a door? I go, this is a prop. No way is she getting through that door on the plane.
You forgot your pants.
Yeah, it looked like you were going to squeeze a watermelon through the size of a pee hole. I go, is this a prop just to show her ass getting on the plane? Yeah, I'm fat as fuck, but I still got a private jet. You're disgusting. So bottom line is, no one made lingerie to see you in it. Just because they stretched them out a little bit, because, women's rights and all that, you got to make them, there's women of all different sizes, I get it. But I know big women in my life, they're not getting on airplanes with their fucking ass hanging out. And she's like, oh, this is, what did they say?
She's too confident.
They go, fat is fun or something? No, fat is disgusting.
This is what you got to do. You got to bring back fat shaming. Shame the fats. Shame them all.
Well, I'm all for it. Whoa.
Shame.
Who canceled it? I didn't get the memo. Listen, I make fun of everyone if it's not me. How does that sound?
Very simple.
Someone dies in a plane crash, not me. Haha. I don't feel it.
I'm lucky.
I didn't get on the plane, stupid.
Lucky me.
No, but, the whole thing with the, I don't give a fuck about people's feelings, as you could tell.
Shame.
Because I'm not an evil person. We're not evil. We do this shit to have fun, but, we comment on shit. But that's fucking hilarious that... And you know what it is? She's probably bitching the lady on the plane, because they're probably just like, what can I do? I'm fat. You could walk where you're going instead of taking a plane, you fat fuck. Maybe you'll lose about 12,000 calories. I'm not even joking. Yeah, so she's probably squished. I mean, it's a bad picture. And maybe the picture's not even bad. Maybe that's how squished she is. Because you can't really tell. You
can't even see it.
You really can't. I mean, if I clicked, it would take me to Twitter. Let me see. Maybe I'm going to be like, oh, you want to call in on a podcast? You're fucking hilarious. What's her name? She's a doctor. So, doctors get mad when they see people that
She's got to know her stuff.
Yeah, she's probably. I mean, all you can see in the picture is when someone's extremely fat and they have tits underneath their arms.
I call it side tits.
No, side and back. This one is. This is an extreme
tits.
case. It's wrapping around. It's like a tire around the top of the body. Yeah.
It's like Saturn.
Yeah. It's like Jupiter. It's like she's sitting next to a planet,
right next to your.
And they're about to collide and kill all in existence. And I mean, it looks like the woman. I don't know. You can't tell, but you can see how squishy.
She was probably like sipping for air.
She was like. She was like Jon Snow when he was getting pummeled in the Battle of the Bastards, trying to fucking breathe. But she is a doctor. I'm gonna follow her. I like her. What's her name? She got 300.
I like her.
She got 340,000 followers. She's cute. Is she really a doctor? Oh, she's from Australia. They're snippy. I'm gonna follow her. Dr. Sydney Watson. I'm sure she's gonna be shamed for this. But I agree, you're spending money on a fucking ticket, right?
The article probably came out. Dr. Sydney Watson doesn't like fats.
Well, it's in the Post. That's where it came from. Yeah, right. Yeah.
No fatties for her.
Yeah, it's true. But let me tell you something. Have you ever seen lately, the last I don't know how many years, a lot of fucking weird shit on the planes? Forget about COVID, people not wearing a mask, like fights. One guy showed, I don't know how you deal with this. The guy sitting in the seat, mine doesn't look like a business guy. There's a woman in the back, 2 kids, 5 and 8 years old. The smaller kid was a real fuck. And he was testing the guy. So the little kid sitting behind the guy on the plane.
Kicking his chair.
First, lightly, and the guy was probably, dealing with, I think his girlfriend or his wife was recording him. And she's like, stay calm, honey, it's fine. She's like, we're going to paradise. And he's like, all right, I'm going to paradise.
Throw this kid out the fucking plane.
So he doesn't do that. So now he's doing it harder. Those chairs are easy to push in, those fucking planes.
They suck.
So he turns around and goes, young man, please stop. I came straight from work. I'm on a flight. Just do me a favor. If you want to put your feet on the back seat, that's fine, but I can't have any of that. So the kid looked at him like, you fucking jerk off. No one tells me what to do, not even my mom. That's why she just had to suck someone's cock for these tickets. So now the kid kicks the seat uncontrollably. And the guy's still being a gentleman. And even the girlfriend or the wife, whoever she was recording, she was sitting right next to him. And she's like, is anyone going to say that? The mother's on the fucking phone, texting away, probably her next trip.
Meanwhile, you can't even do that on the plane. Not even allowed, right?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't off yet.
Okay.
Right, but still, you think I was going to say waitress. I think a stewardess was like, we can't do that because we will throw you out of the fucking plane.
I would get off the plane.
You ever seen Final Destination, kid?
I would have got tased for punching the kid.
Yeah.
Snapped.
So he goes, and I would do the same thing if I was him. He goes, when is this going to stop? She's like, what do you mean? He goes, seriously?
Your kid sucks.
He goes, I don't have kids, but when I do, I'll be glad to say this right now. If I'm on a plane and my kid ever does that, not only will I take him off the plane and take him home, I'll stick him in a fucking closet.
I'll put him in a suitcase on the bottom of the plane.
So he goes, control your kid or I will. Oh my God, the uproar. He's threatening my kid, this and that. The guy gets hauled off the fucking plane. You know how that goes. They're probably treating him like a terrorist threat.
Yeah.
Someone says one thing, you know what I mean? You can't even say, oh my God, this drink is bomb. Like, oh, he said bomb! You know what I mean? You can't say that.
At that point, you should have just punched that bitch in the face.
You know what? It would have been worth it to just grab a strand of the kid's hair in your fucking hand just to look at it. That guy,
smash her head against
take that hair to a scientist, clone it, and kill that fucking new kid.
It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, so I go, not for nothing.
Sick.
I'm not saying kids will be kids, but that is totally crazy. I would turn around and said, "Hun, in a minute, I'm gonna hit you." Mm-hmm. And then your kids are gonna go, I'm gonna see you got your mother punched in the fucking nose, you little jerk off. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna punch you.
Then I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face. Then I'm gonna make him sit in my seat, and the whole flight, I'm gonna shovel kick every single fucking second.
Break this
until every vertebrae in his back is broken. Until the seat closes flat, folds like a taco.
Just keep closing in the chair.
Yeah. He's gonna be a little simpleton sandwich taco. You little fuckface. So I'm watching this and I'm so aggravated. I go, man, the guy is gonna probably, whatever happened, you're missing the plane just taking off. The girlfriend, wife, I think it was the wife. Because they were still looking like they were in love, like newlyweds, so they probably still liked each other. Yeah, they were fresh. They were like, oh, we still sleep in the same bed.
I don't hate you yet.
Yeah, they're like, I love everything about you so far. In 4 years, I'm going to have a knife to your throat. But I'm just like, wow, so they're in some room probably, what happened, sir? To some jerk off who's making $17 an hour. Not to knock anyone who's making $17,000 an hour, but if you ever go to an airport and you see the people that work there, they don't even deserve that.
They're a joke.
Yeah, my friend worked there. He goes, you don't even know what they do. They just throw the luggage in the back. And the airline's surprised when people go, oh, you broke my shit. Like, how's that? He's like, you know the kid I'm talking about. He goes, it was terrible. He goes, he would be, doing his thing like, oh, we got to hurry up. He's like, well, how do you hurry up? They go, throw it in. And they just did. They throw it in there. He goes, they don't fucking place it. He goes, fragile. He goes, they throw it harder if it says fragile. Yeah. He goes, luckily, not a lot of them know how to fucking read. So
the guy once just going like this.
Yeah.
Not even looking. Just
well, yeah, sometimes if you're waiting in the area to turn, you can see them loading up some planes, right? Yeah, they're not looking. They're like, like they're fucking, like they're throwing out garbage. Yeah.
Like a circus.
But I hear they have like contests with each other, like the guys who work there.
Do it faster.
Yeah.
But we don't
like who can load up this plane quicker? Like, fuck
bro,
you.
It's closed.
Want to
load up bags? Come downstairs to the
Am I getting a bonus for this?
We'll load you up, put some bags.
Yeah.
We'll fucking load them up so you can't grab them. Then we'll see how fast you can.
But listen, I need job security. I'm walking every goddamn luggage in here. I'm placing it down gently, and then I'm wiping the luggage down when I'm done.
Well, I've heard of garbage men doing that.
Well, it's garbage.
Seeing how fast they can handle like one of their loads with their partners.
Oh, we mean a block
switch,
each?
And then they'll switch,
Okay.
yeah. Seen that.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, listen, there's nothing else to do with your time.
I don't know.
Throw on the radio, pick up garbage, and shut the fuck up.
well, yeah.
Get my garbage and take it all and shut the fuck up and don't give me a
face.
ticket for a little piece of cardboard that was sticking out of
We're
the
going green. We're turning cardboard straws wrapped with
green.
plastic. That's going to save
I
the
haven't
planet.
recycled since they made it since they made it a thing.
They
When they
make
made
it
recycling a thing, that's the first thing I said. Not doing that.
Recycling, but the power plants are still up. Suck my dick.
Yeah, I know.
Put my dick balls deep.
When they get
Fuck
rid,
outta here.
I mean, it's like a joke.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'll give you a tip. Who are you? I'll put whatever I want in my
The
fucking
billionaires
garbage.
that say it, they're like, yeah, let's save the planet. Fly on their fucking jet. Get the fuck out of here.
They're
bro.
like, how much to fill up? $119,000, sir.
$2 million.
Yeah.
Inflation.
You know that what's his name makes me laugh too, but he's a great actor. DiCaprio's really like that.
Yeah.
But all right, you got a Prius. You have 6 airplanes, bro. I don't know if you have 6, but he's got, and they don't have regular
All proud of
planes.
their Priuses.
They don't have like a private plane, like he has like a fucking plane, bro.
Yeah,
you think
a jumbo jet.
Yeah, you think he's got an 8-seater? He's probably got. First of all, he's probably got a room just for chicks on the fucking plane. That guy, I don't know.
Just for young chicks.
I mean, that guy has definitely he's
21 under.
Yeah, he's our Charlie Sheen. Like Charlie Sheen is more me, but
Yeah,
he's
the guy's
your
a
Charlie
legend.
Sheen.
The guy's a legend.
He's
Yeah,
fucked everything, and I think the difference is he's not stupid enough to get AIDS, Leo. He's smart.
He's good with his.
He's got good people. Yeah, he's
He takes care of the
He's like, I
pishkilla.
don't care how hot you are. I'm putting Saran wrap and a condom.
I
on.
like my dick where it is.
Do you know how much my last movie made? No, but it's true. I mean, the guy is just, and he doesn't give a fuck. Like he's what? 50 now, right?
He likes him young.
He's 50. He still looks great,
know.
but he
He
looks
looks good for his
50.
age.
He looks good.
You know?
But he this one girl he was with recently. They were together 4 years and they broke up.
She got too old. No.
Yeah, well, that was the joke. Actually, Jamie Foxx made a funny joke. He said they were at some award show. He goes, "Yeah, the only thing is, by the time we get out of here, Leo's dead. He'll be too old to fucking deal by the time this is over the show."
Yeah.
I think it was him. It could have been Rock or him. I forget. I don't
think
want to
it
confuse
was,
it.
yeah.
But Jamie Foxx, I guess he's saying something like that. But I thought that was pretty funny. But hey, he doesn't have kids. He was never married. I don't think he needs to cheat. He just is one of those guys likes to fucking bang a girl out for a few years. Times are good. I don't think he'll ever get married. I mean, what do I know? Maybe. Hey, they thought what's his name was never going to get married either. What's his name? Who's the guy? Everyone was shocked that he got married. Not Charlie Sheen. Everyone was shocked he had AIDS. I don't know why. I knew he had AIDS. I was like, would he go on Oprah to say it or Dr. Phil? If I was Dr. Phil, I would have said, "Yeah, we know. Next, what else you got?" And he goes, he said, "I'm infected." It was like waiting for LeBron James to say where he was going, and he's like, "I don't think it was the plan. Like it was like, oh, I'm going to say I have AIDS." He just happened to be on the show, and he started talking about people. What do you call that? Blackmailing him. Mm-hmm. So it was Dr. Phil. I remember. Oprah doesn't like white people too much, especially the junkie ones.
She'll like the whiteys.
Yeah, she's like, this guy talked about Jews that are the same as us.
This guy loves Jews.
Yeah, well, he was talking shit about the guy who made the show. He went crazy too. That's what I'm talking about. Kanye's going Charlie Sheen, bro. And like I said, the guy's
There's
a
another
fucking.
one, bro. I love Charlie Sheen.
Well,
man.
listen, the fucking.
I watched the show before they even came out.
Which one?
Shit.
I mean, he had a great
2.5
show.
Man, that was some shit.
Phenomenal.
That
What is
shit,
it on?
bro.
Peacock? All of it?
You could watch that show and know it was fucking hookers and prostitutes.
Well, his name's Charlie. See, that show. See, Charlie Sheen was always a movie star.
Always.
So when you're a movie star like that, they'll tell you, what do you want your character to be? It's Charlie Sheen, and he does TV.
I want my character to be me.
And he'll take some of his aspects. I think they just added the piano thing. He doesn't do that. But the hookers and the drinking, that's Charlie Sheen, man. Did he go to hookers in that show? It was hookers too, and regular girls. No, there was some hookers, right? Yeah, there was some. And what did he do? 9 seasons? Yeah. And then they brought what's his name in, which was still funny.
That's what I used to watch.
Yeah, so good. And then after that, he had another show, Anger Management. You never seen it? Oh, you love it. Yeah. He was a retired baseball player who had to retire because he flipped out in the field, got hurt, I think.
Netflix?
And he became originally not Fox.
No, one of my favorite movies.
FX channel.
That baseball movie.
And Major League.
Oh,
dude, he made so many.
Movies,
that's what Charlie Sheen did. He did major movies. The TV shows he was in was a hit. He took over Spin City.
I forgot. What they used to call
Rick Vaughn.
Yeah, Rick Vaughn.
Wow, thank. What about Wesley Snipes? Willie Mays Hayes.
Yeah.
He's like, what does he say? Run like Mays, because Willie Mays was an actual baseball player, but his name was Willie Mays Hayes. So I guess he took the Willie Mays thing and said, Willie Mays Hayes, run like. Well, he says something and run like Mays, and that motherfucker was fan. That was a great movie. Part 2 was good too. Part 2 was good too. What about Serrano? Joe Boo. Fuck you, Joe Boo. I do it myself. That you can see on every fucking channel in the world. That was good. But Charlie Sheen.
If you didn't see that movie, you didn't live yet, folks.
Nah, a lot of people had to see it. That's a cult classic. That's like major. Charlie Sheen was in Platoon. Charlie Sheen was in a lot of fucking movies. And it's hard to accomplish movies and TV. And I think the first thing he did was Spin City. Yeah. When Michael J. Fox started shaking about. His shit was really getting bad. You're fucking. His same thing your father-in-law had. Parkinson's. But he had it since he's fucking. Jesus Christ. 25 fucking years already? Imagine getting it that young.
My father-in-law had it for 20 years.
Yeah, they say it's in you if you have it, right? But your symptoms vary on whatever the fuck, yeah.
Or whatever the case may be.
And does it hurt? No, it's just like uncontrollable. But the guy looks like he's fucked. He was just in, they just did an award thing, man. Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox. You were young, but you know Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Well, Christopher Lloyd, they did an award, the presenting thing. Christopher Lloyd came out with him, and he just looked fucking. Christopher Lloyd looks younger than him, and he's fucking 50 years old. That's a horrible thing.
Gets a lot of people that Parkinson's.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just. I think we get a lot of diseases in our world. They say things are hereditary, but it's the shit they're putting in our food. And
that's what I'm saying.
God knows what we're drinking. We don't know. We'll never know. We just know what they want.
Who knows, bro?
And then if you want to go eat properly and drink and organic,
why do you think when you give your 5-year-old kid a McNuggets or something, next 5 minutes that lights out?
Yeah.
It's called poison.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with people. Everyone thinks like, all right, McDonald's wasn't put there for people to eat. McDonald's
every day, no.
Right. McDonald's was original. Any restaurant, ordering food, that's a treat. You have food in your fucking house. So,
homemade meal.
You want to go for a treat, McDonald's, I wouldn't say once a week.
I would say
once a month, that's a treat. Going to a restaurant, I got news for you. I know, I've dated quite a few girls that worked in restaurants. And they're not fucking, they're disgusting. A lot of the people that work in the restaurant business, the workers, don't know what needs to be. They don't know temperatures. They don't know. You see people scratching their fucking ass. Let me get your food. Bro. I like to go out to a nice restaurant.
You can tell, man. When you go to a nice restaurant and the food's presented like fucking like nice and everything's perfect, you're like, this guy.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my OCD.
Hire that chef.
When I go on a date, right? If a girl knows a place she wants to go, that's fine. We'll go there. But I'm not one of those presidents gonna bitch and I don't want to go there because it looks dirty. I'll go to the place, I'll sit down, and I'll just order something, I won't eat. So a couple of times the girl would ask, hungry or anything? I go, yeah, no, I'm all right. I don't know, I'm not. And I always make sure I order a drink. And I'll say, maybe the drink got my stomach upset or something, because I'm at that age now. You could get away with that. Like I got the shits, I can't hold my bowels anymore.
It's gonna come out of the yolk.
Yeah. I might fall asleep right here at the table, and that's how old I am.
It's gonna come out of Johnny's cave.
Yeah, but I know people have said like they got in trouble for dropping something and throwing it out. Like What do you mean? Like, yeah, if I ever, I'm like, what do you mean? It's a tomato. How do you can't 5-second rule a tomato. It's wet. It's a wet substance. It picks everything. I'm gonna get sick talking about it. It's like dirty salt.
Just think about the cutting process. You know, when you cut something raw, right away you gotta wash your fucking hands.
They don't do that.
Once you're done touching the raw shit, you gotta go wash it, unless you're gonna track it everywhere.
Well, that's what pisses me off with these delis and restaurants that they have a chef. That guy ain't a chef. That guy's a fucking guy who swam here, and you're giving him $25 an hour because that's fucking millions.
You could tell when certain places switch chefs too. You know, you could tell when it's a different chef. Man.
Well, I told you. Did I tell you? There's a place on Staten Island. I went 2 different times. 3 different times. Oh no, I'm wrong. I was never there. I ordered from there.
Okay.
And then I went there. And you know this place too, I'm not going to shout them out. And I'm sitting there and everything was bad. Her food was coming cold. It was coming cold. What did I get?
They cook it with no care.
Twice. So we're sitting there, and then some guy standing near us. He looked like a weirdo. Everything okay? I'm like, yeah, everything's good. She's like, yeah, everything's good. It turns out it was the owner. I go, that's why this place sucks. The owner's adult. He's a fucking idiot. And then he's sitting there like all sloppy looking, like half a button down. No, not maybe. I'm sure if it was later, he would. It was a lunch date.
I wish the game was on.
Well, it was a while back, and it was a lunch date, and he's just like not saying anything. Like, you know, when the guy's done with the food, they put it out on the thing. He's standing there. They had one waitress in the place running a party and doing tables. Well, like,
savage, bro.
Like, who does that?
I would be a savage if I was an owner, bro. Brutal, these motherfuckers, bro. I'd be like, what is that? Hold on, he what? Raw? Get the fuck out of my kitchen.
Yeah.
You don't know how to not make shit raw? You're in the fucking kitchen, bro.
That too. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
you can't cut shit without putting raw shit everywhere. Get the fuck out of my kitchen.
I know.
I be watching my Hawks, bro.
You have
investing
to.
in your fucking money, bro.
You have to have cameras in your place.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't know what people are doing.
Why God made cameras?
People steal out of your fucking drawer. They steal from you.
Well, they got that fucking sick system that counts everything and all that shit automatically.
For the liquor, bartender.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Well, they have another app like that does your food too. It connects to your register. So when you're selling stuff, say you have 20 orders of jalapeno popper bites on a Thursday night, you're putting that into the system. It'll tell you, you soon how many boxes of this left. That's pretty crazy. So to fuck up a business in this age, you got to really be a lazy piece of shit.
You got the technology to do it.
Yeah. I mean, restaurants.
The fuck.
If you want to run an upscale restaurant, you got to be on the up and up. You can't have fucking people coming into fucking the spots on your forks and you know what I mean? I see shit like that. And a lot of the times, 99% of the time, you get silverware, and I ask, I don't give a fuck. Bring me a hot cup and more fucking silverware because I got to wash my own shit.
Yeah, well, that's why you want the straw when you go out, right? So you don't fucking sip the dirt.
Always a straw. You know? Never get a piece of fruit in your drink.
Yeah,
because that lemon was probably in someone's pants.
In his asshole.
Yeah. Someone probably came on that lemon the night before just to see what would happen to it. So maybe I can make lemon babies. I'm going to make lemon heads and fuck this lemon. You know what I mean? So eating out, you got to be careful. You got to know where you're going. I mean, I'm sure there's times I've ate something I didn't want to eat because you don't know what's on your food.
Well,
I don't even know why I just said that.
Put it this way, like Chick-fil-A, they make so much money and they're off a day too. Bro, I fucking walk into this place. First time I ever went there, bro.
In the mall?
First time packed. I'm talking packed.
Yeah,
in the city. Always packed.
Oh, the city.
Well, I'm on the fucking line. 15, 20 people ahead of me. You know, I got time, whatever. Fucking, the woman comes up to me, places the order. Done. They come up to you, bro. They do your order, and then by the time you get there, your food's already ready. You're fucking
gone. Oh, yeah, they have
to. Organized, bro, to the T. Yeah. But just look at the competition. McDonald's, you go in there. I was waiting for fucking fries, a Coke for 5 minutes.
Now who ordered the hot cakes?
I just want fries and a Coke.
Who got the hot cakes?
Yeah, you know?
And then no one's answering. You're like, did anyone get fucking hot cakes?
No organization, you know, shit like that. It's money. It's an investment in your money.
You have to. You know? You have to do it. I mean, it controls your bottom line in the long run.
It makes no sense not to do it. Like, you're fucking stupid.
But the other thing is, I even tell the girls, I mean, don't get me wrong, this place we love to go. I like a nice, there's a few of my favorites I like to go to. I do cook though, and as far as like fast food in it, if we're gonna go out, I'm not getting no fast food. I'll go pick something, or we'll be lazy and DoorDash like a West Shore Inn here. I'm not fucking eating McDonald's.
If I'm in the hood and you got a bodega that got fucking, you know, A-Rod money who ain't gonna have no bacon for me. None of that bullshit.
No cats in the
I ain't
store.
gonna do it. Yeah, cats.
That's another thing. If you ever walk in a deli and see a cat leave, that means they got mice. I don't know what fucking stupid people walk in a fucking deli and there's cats on the counter. Let me get an egg and cheese on it, bro.
They do, bro.
Let me get an egg and cheese on it, bro. Like, are you fucking dumb, bro? Like, how old
cat
are you?
just shit on your egg.
The cat was licking that fucking cheese, bro. The cat slept in the cheese fucking drawer. And I'm like, this cat's in here, gotta go. What are you?
That's
Who are you?
unsanitary too, man.
You a fucking Sasquatch, bro? Fuck it, I hate
Cats
people.
go in litter boxes, right? They track it.
Yeah. There was probably a little box in the goddamn store. They probably confused it with the breadcrumb.
It's disgusting.
Oh my god, if the cook comes in drunk, he's spreading the breadcrumb and the cat litter.
Once I see a cat, I'm like, bagel, toasted butter. Please don't fuck that.
Bagel, toasted butter. I'm like, I'm going home. I'm going to eat bagel and toasted butter. I'm like, I'll have a bag of chips for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Is that? And then they're dusty too. When you gotta dust them off.
Bro.
You need a fucking mask to eat your fucking chips. The bag is so dusty. God forbid you blow it off. Like, oh shit.
That's the first thing I checked when I fucking moved my apartment. I was like, all right, we got a good deli. All right, cool.
Yeah, well, you're on Staten Island. It's like you're moving to fucking Guam. Of course, if you don't have a nice deli down the block, you go 3 blocks away.
It's terrible.
And you live like in the heart. We live like off the main avenue. Where if you can't find, we have good everything.
We got choices.
Yeah, we got good delis, butcher shop. That you gotta go to La Bella Market.
Well, I went to Tim Hortons.
I hate that fucking place.
Yeah, we gotta try that.
Well, it was 7 years ago.
Gotta try that.
When it first opened, we were working at the college.
Shit.
Why? What's so good about the egg and cheese? You gotta taste my egg and cheese. It's probably much better.
It's real egg.
Oh, it's not. It's not like toy eggs.
Pre-made. Yeah.
It doesn't look like the kids' eggs, but it's like
Like
edible.
Dunkin' Donuts egg.
Yeah.
The fuck
Yeah,
out.
like a sponge where you see pores and holes in it. Like, what kind of fucking chicken? Was this a gay chicken? Is this chicken transgender?
Yeah, you could tell,
my egg's got a pussy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Why is it? Well, that's a Canadian place originally. Tim Hortons. Tim Horton.
Fuck Canada.
Yeah.
Fuck
Blame Canada. Yeah. No, that was where it originated from. Yeah. But I ate there one time ago, way back when, and it wasn't breakfast. I think it was like a grilled cheese because I didn't know what to eat. And it wasn't even grilled cheese. It was
caramel swirl thing, bro. I got that shit the other day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's that. They put cold foam on it. I don't know what they do with it. It's crack.
What did you get? A coffee?
It's like whipped.
Yeah, you better stop drinking that coffee. Your coffees ain't coffee. Your coffees are desserts. Like your coffee is for after a Sunday meal once a week. You drink them every day. You go get your heart checked recently? Because it's probably dancing right now.
Yeah, it always does.
So like, I love sugar. When you go for your EKG, it's going to say, I love sugar, motherfucker.
Sugar me this, sugar me that.
I mean, my God, I love that too. I want coffee. Like, Haley doesn't drink
sugar in
coffee.
my coffee, yeah.
Haley doesn't drink coffee. So when the summer, she drinks iced coffee. So she buys the cold brew, this and that. And I always buy the K-Cups. I go, if you want coffee, there's plenty of K-Cups. She goes, no, I like my coffee the other way. I go, you mean you fucking dessert in a cup? I go, that's not coffee. Coffee's coffee. You have a black, you got a couple suds in it. When you start adding fucking syrups and fucking, what is that? Whipped cream. You might as well just go to Carvel and have a milkshake and put some coffee on top. There's 1% coffee in that drink.
Caramel latte.
Yeah, that was your favorite thing.
Nah.
Caramel cappuccino blast used to get, right?
Caramel. A lot of people get caramel latte.
The thing was like a gallon of ice cream.
Latte is not really like a coffee.
Latte, what is the latte difference?
It's like a coffee, but
it's more cream.
Yeah.
Because they'll show you in certain places,
whatever flavor.
Americanos, like this much coffee, like it goes higher, right? I've had a caramel latte, I like it. I've had that. But that's it. A smidge, a little toot. I don't need to fucking be on cocaine when I'm drinking coffee. Because I feel it. You know what I mean? I can't have that. But a lot of that shit, I remember when I was younger, Dunkin' Donuts. This is how old I am. Fuck you people. They just had the Homer Simpson donuts and the powdered and the chocolate. You know, the ones Homer Simpson, the regular. And fucking coffee.
I hate to say it, but Country Donuts was one of my favorite fucking places.
There's no more out here?
Yeah, there's one more.
There's one on Arthur Kill still.
Richmond.
On Arthur Kill over there, still.
Over there. Man.
There was one by our mother's house.
Crack. Coffee.
Why? When have you gone there? Why would make you go there?
Years ago, bro. Long time ago.
Yeah. They're probably little crackies working there now. I mean, it's still open.
Listen, crack over here, crack over there.
I mean, I'm like that too. If I'm going to go to I'm not a big donut guy, but I'd rather go to a donut store than a franchise. Dunkin' Donuts donuts ain't good.
That's what it was.
I mean, are they? If you're starving, yeah. But I mean, how do you fuck up with that? But they're too factory now.
Always
it's like
shit,
if you get a donut from a real donut spot, it's like, oh my god.
See that new drink they got?
It's like a donut on Royce.
It's literally like a Halloween drink, bro. Fucking dark orange.
Yeah, that's ridiculous
And
too,
it's
yeah.
black. How did they even do that? I don't know how to do it.
What kind of drink is it? A shake?
Spooky Halloween special, whatever the fuck.
Like a boo shake. It's a boo shake.
It's like boo.
Fuck out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
looks weird.
But when I was a kid, they didn't have all that. They got blueberry fucking. They have more coffee flavors. Biscotti coffee. What are you doing? There's
Well,
not
the thing
coffee.
is,
It's terrible.
Dunkin' Donuts is just Dunkin' Donuts, but when they have Baskin Robbins, that's when it stretches it even further.
Yeah, they mix their shit together.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, give me a cup of that pumpkin, and we'll put it in here, and we'll have a pumpkin spice caramel
That's when
chocolate
the
frosted
menu
fudgy
is
latte.
Real fucking wild.
It's retarded. It's retarded. I see people like that.
People love it.
Line them up.
They're like, yeah, I'll take a spider donut. Like,
A what?
spider donut.
Why they have those?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. What? It's like a donut with a spider on top of
Yeah,
it?
you just want to eat the little spider head.
Hell no, I don't like that. I
That's
don't like
orange.
I don't
Oh,
like.
Halloween, spooky.
Yeah, listen. Halloween's almost fucking here, and the November's already here. The year's almost over.
I'm a fan.
The year's
I
almost
don't
over.
like Halloween. I like it.
I mean, I don't care. I don't answer the fucking door.
Yeah.
My doorbell's broken.
I get some
I'll
chocolates.
fix it after Halloween.
I get some chocolates, then I say...
You probably
I
eat
put
more
a-
chocolate than you give
I
out.
put a card saying, don't kill each other. Have fun.
Be like, drink your milk, don't be
Sharing
assholes,
is caring.
and clean your room. And don't be woke.
Get woke, go
They're
broke.
throwing your candy. Here's a Nestle. What is it called? Nestle. Here's a Nestle Crunch. Don't get woke, little motherfucker. Here's a Reese's. Don't get cunty.
The kids are so timid now. They're like...
I know. They're like, trick or treat? It's like they're afraid to ring the bell the wrong way.
Like you're gonna pull them
Like,
in
are
and
you
kill them.
asking me or you're telling me? You're like, trick or treat? Like, you're supposed to say with an exclamation point.
I came to the wrong house.
Yeah. You came to Dracula's house. Get the fuck out. They're like, I'm Jehovah. I don't believe in chocolate. Do they believe in chocolate, the Jehovahans? They don't believe in a lot. I don't think they're allowed to eat chocolate.
Those guys
It's
are
got
useless.
sugar in it. I knew a Jehovah girl. She couldn't celebrate her
I
birthday.
hate them.
And we got her a card once, and we're pretty sure her mother
so
branded her
annoying.
with a hot iron.
I told one once, I go, yeah, I already believe him. He's already with me. Get it in my face.
Like, have I seen him? He's
he
in my
just looked
room.
at me like...
Oh, those are the ones that God is coming? I'm like, you don't know?
He came on me!
I'd be like, what do you mean? I just seen him at Costco. They don't ring my bell anymore. They
He
used
came
to.
all over my house.
On a Sunday, they'll come with the book, read your bell. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, on a
Catholic.
Sunday, yeah.
I would tell them,
Always.
I'm Catholic. And when I was a kid, I used to make fun of the priest. You think I give a fuck about your God? I used to go to church with a Walkman on. Yeah.
fuck
I don't
your
care
God.
about you. And guess what? My God's probably a lot cooler than your stupid Jehovah God who doesn't like to do anything. Can't even celebrate birthdays. At least Jesus was fucking gives us Christmas and
Yeah,
Easter. What does your God do? Nothing. You can't get nothing.
You don't even have a guy. We have a guy.
Yeah. What is there, Jehovah? Is
I don't know.
I mean, the name is retarded.
Stupid as fuck, though.
I mean, it's so silly.
the names, like, get away from
I
me.
remember the candy, the Jehovah jelly rings. That's all I know.
The Jehovah Hovers.
Were they Jehovah or Jehovah? I think they were Jehovah. I'm saying it wrong. Remember the
Jehovah.
chocolate jelly rings? Jehovah. It was Jehovah, not Jehovah. But maybe it's from them.
Could be that.
They're like, if they eat enough jelly rings, they will fucking
They
believe.
might turn gay.
They will get them gay. If you eat enough jelly, you'll love to suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
People who eat jelly eventually turn gay. Jelly and chocolate is a gay combination.
Gay kind of thing.
Speaking of gay combinations, oh my god, I think I drank that too fast. Well, I think I'm getting hungry. But that's another episode. We went a little longer than we have been lately.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up. We covered a bunch of shit. Pick what you want to listen to. If not, go eat something.
Go fuck yourself.
I can't share this until I'm officially lifted from Facebook. I think I have 26 hours left.
got
I got again. Yeah.
We got the Sicilian
It
band
was a 6-day ban
You know.
because I said
being too white.
the lady who said, you know, the Hocus Pocus movie that came out.
Oh, yeah, that one.
So some lady says, "Oh my God, they're trying to demonize your children." First of all, they're not. I've seen them. It's they're retarded. So some lady in Texas said they're going to demonize your kid. If your kids watch it, they're going to turn into demons. So I share.
It's real godly.
She's a stupid cunt. So I share on Facebook, what a dumb cunt with the face thing like that. Nothing fine. 4 days, I guess people commented. 4 days later, I get restricted. You went against our stand. I go, I did. She said Hocus Pocus is going to turn kids into devils. I asked a simple question. No, I didn't
What's
ask.
that?
I said, what a dumb cunt. An exclamation
Like,
point.
did you say cunt?
Am I supposed
How
to say smart?
dare you.
I guess it was cunt. Well, listen, that's one of my favorites. I'm getting a
favorite
tattoo
words.
right
Right
here.
on my forehead.
Right on my forehead. It's going to say cunty with an exclamation point. No, but I'm like, okay, so I think it said yesterday 40-something hours, so now it's got like 20-something.
She's one of those stupid godly people.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna watch it because I don't give a fuck about it.
No, it's a girly movie.
It's like
the Hocus Pocus.
How long
It was
did
a
they
hit
come
when we
out with
were
that
kids.
movie? When I was fucking 5.
Yeah, honestly, I never seen the first
come
one.
out with number 2 when
Yeah, well, that's what they're doing now. You know, there's no fucking
make new material.
There's no-
Hollywood sucks balls.
There's no creativity.
Thank God for Game of Thrones.
We've been saying that there's no more creativity. They keep remaking
No.
shit.
No.
I heard they might want to remake Animal House. If I see Pete Davidson in the remake of Animal House, I'm gonna be very upset. Not just him. I just don't fucking remake fucking everything. Big. I heard they're gonna remake Big. Remember Big? I wish I was Big. That kid, they're gonna remake that. Tom Hanks' son probably being it, but he's too old.
God, they make me sick.
Yeah, I mean, just make something.
Just
new.
write a book, read it. It's good. Make a movie.
Yeah. That's how most
Old
movies.
school
Yeah.
movies, bro.
There's a lot of new books out there.
Fucking cunts.
I know. It's disgusting.
Fucking cunt bag hose.
All right, well, listen. That being said, we're going to wrap this up. Next episode, we're going to have Amy Granberg on here from Alphas United, and we're actually working on something together, me, her, and a bunch of other people. Looks like we're going to be doing a podcast with her. I'm going to join her. We're going to do a joint podcast. So me and her are going to do our own podcast. And then every week we're going to do ours. And then vice versa, back and forth. She could come on mine, we'd go on hers. And we want to try to get something going. Where we could go and record. We just go, meet me here every night. Every night will be a different podcast. News, this, that, our shit, what we do. We just cover everything. We're, I guess, current events, you call us, and just comment on a whole bunch of shit.
Call us the shitheads.
Yeah, I mean, the shit show. I mean,
shit people.
Listen to this
the
shit show. I don't know, but it's listen to this shit, and that will never change. But, you know, things are coming, so hopefully we start seeing some money soon, and we can ride off into the sunset.
Right.
While our fucking speech is still free. But my speech will always be free. So,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
Take that shit to the grave.
Like a little 8-year-old black kid from Compton would say, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. And I love them for that. So, with that said, we're going to wrap this up. And next episode, we'll give you some more shit. So enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this one. If not, you could go suck something.
That's pretty much.
Go listen to Elvis Duran. You can listen to our boy Joe Rogan. Drink Champs is a good one. You got to check it out. I'm going to send you to YouTube. Yeah, Noriega. And let me tell you something. It's like the production isn't 100%. It's like they're just sitting around. Put a microphone down. Nori's got a computer. The guy who's in front of him has a mic. They're kind of far away from each other. You got a big table. And there's people all over. It's like they're in a bar. It's sick. It's sick.
Yeah, no, I saw
You
that.
had
I
to
saw
see
that.
some clip. Mike Tyson gave a great interview on it.
They did an interview on Pitbull.
That was the last one. Yeah, that actually blew him up a little bit, Noriega, from that interview. Pitbull's a smart man, huh?
He is, bro. Educated
Smart.
motherfucker. Who the
Well,
fuck
he
knows?
was another guy who was selling crack, got arrested, and Little fucking John, remember? Oh, okay, Little John got him out the shit.
Straight Cuban motherfucker.
Little John told him, stop with the drugs, and I'll take care of you. And he fucking signed them. Little John brought the South up.
I'm a
That's
fan.
the only
I'm a
Little
fan
name I
of
want to see. Little John and Little Wayne. That's
Lil
it.
Uzi.
That's it. Little who?
Uzi.
Who's that? That's a guy?
Definitely a rapper's name, though.
Is it? That's probably it. Every rapper's name is Little.
100%.
Like, are any of you big? They're like, I'm little like my dick, I don't give a shit. All right, listen, people. That's enough.
All right,
It's free. So we're going to go and say goodbye.
Peace.
We are out. Be safe.